A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Las Vegas. We are playing the Predator Pro Billiard Series Women's 10-Ball Open Championships and we're coming live from the Westgate Resort and Casino. Next ladies match is between Emily Duddy and Kelly Fisher. It's best of 3 sets, races to 4. There's no golden break anymore or early 10s. We are using the 3-foul rule. The referee for this one is Gatis Taube from Latvia. I'm Mark White. Now, calling the shots with me should be Tim DUDDY, but he's embroiled in a match over on table 1 at the moment, so he'll be joining us just as soon as that match is finished. So you've got me for now. There's our referee Gatis, all ready to rack the balls. Kelly all smiles as we see BK Rush, the green one. I just saw the setup in the LED arena for table 1. It's looking absolutely beautiful. There's Emily Duddy. Now I've got the same shirt on as her at the moment. Kind of the same shirt. I've got the Amsterdam Billiards logo, which is the 9 diamond on her shirt there. Amsterdam Billiards, of course, in New York. That's her home room, one of her sponsors. Kelly, of course, from the UK, but I don't know where she's from these days. She's travelling all over. She's just opened a practice facility, actually, in Taiwan, of all places, which is where she tends to spend a lot of her time just recently. So that's where she's going to be mainly practicing and making video content from, along with the WPA Live.TV team, which is very, very exciting. She was telling me about it the other day. So it will be Kelly to break off from the side. Women playing 10-ball as well. I've got to say, those seats are looking very, very comfortable, aren't they? One of them is going to get comfortable in them. The other one is not. Which one's it going to be? Studying the table, thinking, where did I go wrong? Where can I hit to change the break? And there's a nice little crowd in this afternoon here in Vegas. USA against Great Britain. Emily Duddy, known as the Billiard Bombshell. Current WPBA ranking is 36. The highest she's ever been is number 8. Kelly right up there, of course, as well in the rankings. Highest ranking was number 1. She's now ranked 7. So on paper, Kelly is the favourite for this match. Right-hander. Wow, it's a shaky start here for Kelly Fisher. She's got away with that though, I think. I don't think there's a path to the 3-ball. She could get through to the potting angle, and she's finished okay on this 4 as well. Purple 4 we're using. We are using the Arcos balls. And something very interesting about the cloth that they're playing on. It's called the Predator Arcadia Elite. It's a new cloth that is in collaboration with Simonis. Oh, look, there's Carly McGee Kelly Fisher's biggest fan in the front row, flown all the way from Bristol in the UK to watch her favourite player, Kelly. There she is with the glasses. Yeah, creating distance there. Pretty good shot. So Kelly needing to settle down. First shot, the attempt on the 3-ball was a bit wayward. Wants this 5-ball to keep running. Can she see it? She certainly can. Oh, has she got the potting angle though? Maybe not. Kelly will be having a go at this one. Oh dear, how's the kiss on the 6? Pulled up just in time, didn't it? Wants this to pull up as well. Shake of the head. Struggling with the pace at the moment. New cloth, of course, new balls. Everything very, very slick. It's only had 1 day's play on it yesterday. The men were in action earlier. It's the turn of the women today. Good safety there from Kelly Fisher. Had a go at the bank with a bit of safety in mind as well. I must say, I didn't expect her to have a go at that one, but she did. Chance for Emily to slide this one down the rail to the bottom left-hand corner. I can play this to the bottom right, just draw past the side pocket. She's dropping in behind. Nicely done. Now just play this with a trace of right-hand spin, just to coax the cue ball down table slightly towards the 10. Oh, she's snatched at that one. She's tried to go twice across and absolutely snatched it. There you see, she's replaying the shot in the air with her hand, just showing us that she put in a quick one there. You know when you've done it, you just can't help yourself doing it sometimes. That's the problem. I don't think I've ever seen Kelly Fisher start this bad before. Been commentating on her for about, well, for a few years, let's just say that. But I've never seen such a shaky start from her. Has to be careful of the cue ball here. Oh, she's played it well. So a bit of a scrappy first rack, but it is going to go to the New Yorker. Emily Duddy, the first rack. If I was writing a school report for Kelly Fisher, I would be saying can do much better. So winner breaks format within the sets. Emily winning that rack, so we'll be breaking in the next. Kelly started breaking in this set, so Emily will break first in the second set. Kelly will break first in the third set, if there is a third set, of course. It's best of 3 sets, races to 4. Our referee is a taxi driver, is his full-time job. Interesting guy, actually. He actually started the snooker federation in his home country, hometown of Latvia. Actually founded the Latvian Pool Federation. Well, the one going in the side, decent break. And a very nice look at the 2. 3 is on as well. Well, now that's a moustache, sir. That was a beauty, wasn't it? That's well kempt. Looking very confident, isn't she? Yeah, just not quite hard enough. That's a very good 3 ball though. Jasmine Ocean started out this morning with a win over Nakyung Song from South Korea, 2-0 winner there. Silviana Liu from Indonesia actually going down 2-0 to young American sensation Sophia Mast. Chihiro Kawahara from Japan's been playing some great stuff as well. She had a 2-1 win over the Netherlands' Elise Kiu. Ashley Benoit, who we've been hearing a lot about just recently, 2-0 winner over Susie Dickstein from Canada. And Cheska Centeno, the Flash, started with a 2-0 win over Eva Myers as well. As we see Emily working her way through this second rack. She's going to need the bridge here, I think. Can she reach it? Oh, it's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Just get that little extension on the back, Emily, and you'll be okay. Doing too much with the cue ball there, leaving herself a good angle on this 7 to come 2 rails towards the 8 in the side. She's awfully close to it, needs a friendly bump, and she's got it. Look at that for a little bump on the 8 ball. I can play just a little draw shot here, just has to be careful. Kelly looking a little bit shocked. Looks like she's about to go 2-0 down. At the moment, it's all Emily Duddy. Latest score for you over on table 1. It's one set each and one rack each between Sao and Hai Jin. Oh no, you cannot miss them. You cannot give Kelly Fisher chances like this to get back in the match. I know it's only early, but that was a great chance to go 2-0 up. Maybe that's a little turning point that we'll refer to later on. The deeper we get into this match, it will prove how costly that 9-ball actually was. Instead of 2-0, it's 1-1. We are in lively Las Vegas. 10 days of action. Lots of different tournaments going on. The men's and the women's Las Vegas Open. We have the Turbo Scotch Doubles, which is going to be very, very interesting with a 20-second shot clock. Some great teams in that. 8 teams. Straight knockout. No second chances. We have the juniors in action as well. We have the World Teams, which is a great tournament. You may remember Germany winning the last one with that incredible shootout. Pia Filler downing the final 10-ball to win it for Germany. Josh Newhausen alongside her. We also have a straight pull shootout between Darren Appleton and John Schmidt. So looking forward to that one. Yeah, not the best of racks there, I don't think. Didn't really get much split on them. She did make a ball, and she is on the 1 ball, which will lead her to the 2. So just knock this long 1 ball in if she's got access to it, that is. Awkward queuing. Yeah, didn't have the potting angle, so just the safety. Looks a little bit short though at the moment, just struggling with the pace. Have the bank into the side. No, maybe the 6 is in the way. So just the safety here. Duck in behind the 10-3-7, send the 2 past the 8. Yeah, nicely done. Got Kelly 4 ball hooked. Got her behind 4 balls there, look. Probably 1 rail to the left. Well, she hasn't called it, did she? No, she didn't call it. Oh, she did call it. A little bit of confusion there. Maybe she didn't, and Emily's just put her straight back in again. That's probably why they were laughing. She didn't call it, and just put Kelly straight back in, which is the incoming player's prerogative. You can play this with low right on the cue ball at 5 o'clock on the clock face. Draw the cue ball to the side rail, back over for the 7 into the same pocket. Played that very nicely. Decent shot that was. Always a lot of fun, Emily Duddy, when you talk to her. She's a very lively person, a typical lively New Yorker. Can't really get close to the 9 ball here. Wondering would you consider playing a safety? Try and duck in behind the 9 ball. Bit surprised she took that, to be honest. There was no future in it unless she is going to take on a difficult bank shot, very risky bank shot as well. Yeah, she is. She's called it. Wow, what a shot she's played there. And now it needs another bank on the 10 in the side. Might be a little bit wide this. I think it's pretty close to the rail as well. Can she straighten it up? She certainly can. What a shot. Well, fist bumps already for Emily Duddy. What an out that was. Terrific 6 to 7. And then that great bank shot on the 9. And took on another one on the 10 ball as well. Well, this would be a shock. Kelly Fisher were to lose this one, I think is fair to say. Heavy favourite, Kelly Fisher. In the other match going on table 1, Haiju Jin in the All-Korean battle. She's gone 2-1 up in the deciding set against Seo Seo. Fair to say that would be a bit of a shock as well if Seo was to lose that one. Give you some more scores as they come in. Emily Duddy to break in this 4th rack, leading 2 racks to 1. Yeah, this time nothing doing. And a great starter on the 1 ball here for Kelly. Just looking around. They look a little bit messy, but I think they all go. Yeah, I think they're all available. Just finished a little bit short on this 2 ball, but thinner than she would have liked. Actually a lot thinner than she would have liked. Can she hold this? Wow, if she's on this 3 ball, that's a massive roll. Or can she get to the 4 afterwards? She certainly can. She'll be used to this kind of layout on a snooker table. 6 times world champion. All of a sudden, everything in the open. We know once she gets going, she's very, very quick and she can rattle racks off very, very quickly. One moment you're 2-1 up, the next you're 3-2 down. That's how quick she can work. Yeah, clever shot there. Now can come across the face of the 9 and the 10. That's a great shot. Does she have just the slightest of angles? Can she run it round? May have to play the 9 into the side. Let's see. No, she did have an angle. Oh, just caught it. If she doesn't catch that 9 ball, she's absolutely perfect on it. Yeah, she's putting her little bridge head onto her break cue. Little double cross head. Prefers that bridge. It's more like the old snooker bridge that she's used to. Now she's just going to roll up to the 10 ball. She's wanting to go in attacking mode here, I think. She's looking at the potting angle and what kind of contact she might get on the 10 ball. Oh, what an attacking shot that was. Needs it to keep running, though. It's going to be short. She's got another thing cut on her hands. Oh, what an out this would be if she can cut this 10 in. Absolutely fantastic. Well, that never looked on, did it? When she got that little bump on the 9 ball. But 2-2 it is. Shows what kind of frame of mind she's in. Very positive, very attacking. Give you a few other results from earlier on as we see some stats there. Pretty high player overall performance from Emily Duddy, 821. Kelly back on 695. 3 missed shots for Emily, just the 1 for Kelly. Balls pocketed 23 to 16. Referee Gattis trying to get those balls nice and tight. Great win earlier on for Bean Hung, who beat Rublin Armit in a shootout. Katarzyna Wielorowska 2-0 loser to Sakura Muramatsu from Japan. Kelly breaking off dead centre. Nothing doing there on the break. This 1 ball does go to the side. Working through her plan. I think she just had a look at the 8 ball there. That's to come a little bit later on. Don't think it passes the 9. Emily's pretty quick as well. But I think when you play Kelly Fisher, you tend to play a bit faster as well. She kind of rubs off on you in that way. Bit of traffic over the right hand side of the table. Just going to have to avoid the 6 coming between the 6 and the 7, I think it was. Yeah, just caught the 7. Still on this purple 4 though, it's okay. Maybe hampered slightly with a bridging by the 9. Well, misjudgment there. And she's left this 5-ball. Unbelievable. Just doesn't look quite there at the moment, does she? She'll be thinking about it though in her seat, what she can do to rectify it. She's doing a lot of work with Q Sports Hub at the moment on the mental side of her game, a guy called Noel Flannery. More and more players now turning to mental coaches as well as technique coaches, of course. She's had the same technique coach, a guy called Lionel Payne, ever since she's a very young girl. Over 30 years I know that Lionel Payne has been with her, and I'm sure he'll be watching now as well, even though it's pretty late in Scotland. Kelly now looking to see if that 8-ball does pass. There was a bit of bumping earlier on, so maybe it does pass now, the 8-ball. You'll soon know from the way she plays this shot. She does have an angle here. She could try and bump into the 8 if she wanted to, but she's just stopping. Well, she's in the best position possible to make this 8-ball if it does go. It's got to hug the rail though. Yeah, it didn't. Caught the 9-ball. And that's a bad mistake there from Kelly Fisher. Looks very confident, doesn't she, Emily Duddy? She's got that kind of aura about her, which oozes confidence. Very emotive. Puffs the cheeks out. It is 3-2, so Emily first to the hill. Other matches going on at the moment. Brittany Bryant is up against Christina Grimm, and it's Brittany the Canadian who's 3-0 up in that one. Yuki Hiraguchi from Japan up against Anita Kanyaya from Indonesia. And it's the Japan young lady 2-1 up in that one. Amber Chen is a set up and 1 rack up in the second set against Julia Madlina. Christina Zlateva, who just had a good run in the Classic Billiards WPBA event earlier on last week. She's 2-2 with Diana Coronado. There's Carly McGee biting her nails. Stop biting your nails, Kelly. Sorry, Carly. Han Yu in action against Jordan Helfrey. Han Yu 3-1 up in that one. Chao Che Yu 2-0 up on Mina Tani. And Caroline Powell, another New Yorker, is 2-1 down to Nina Tordvand from Norway. That's a good shot there from Emily Duddy. Certainly pulled out a good one there. She's got Kelly Fisher under a little bit of pressure here. It'll be interesting to see how Kelly reacts. She's been there, of course, before, done that. I think that was just about good. Well, I thought that was a good shot. The referee disagrees. Maybe can have a look at it. I think she's saying the 2 ball went to the right first. And she's just explaining that the 2 wouldn't have gone that way. Yeah. Yeah. Emily agreeing it was a good shot. So not taking ball in hand. That's good sportswomanship there from Emily Duddy. The referee called the 3 first. Well, that's unlucky. She's made a ball and she's going to put Emily straight back in. That's what you get for being nice, Emily. Oh dear. I think Kelly was right though. I think it was 2 ball first. Just shaved the 2, then hit the 3. Oh, that's a brilliant shot from Emily Duddy. Great shot and a well-deserved round of applause as well. Well played. Oh dear, that's not a nice kiss. Another little wry smile. I think she may just have an edge on this, you know. Awkward queuing over the 10 ball. It's never easy. And strangely enough, looking if it does pass the 9 into the corner, she may be very close to making the pot here. I think that's about all she can hit of this 4 ball. Seems pretty calm though, sat in the chair. This is a chance for Emily to take the first set. Race to 4, remember. Well, I can tell you the match between Seo Sewa and Hai Zhu Jin has gone to a shootout. It's 3-3 there in the deciding set, so they're about to embark on a shootout. Emily Duddy about to shock Kelly Fisher here and take the opening set. it's gone wrong. She's done all the hard work and left herself a real tester here on the 10. Awkward queuing out the jaws of the side pocket. She's checked the angle. She's stepped in on the line. Something just putting her off behind her. 10-second beep has gone. It's going to go to 5 in a second. Oh, the shot clock has actually stopped. Oh. Very, very close to winning the first set. But looks likely now to go heel. And it does. That's the second chance that Emily's missed in this set. Yeah, maybe something just catching her eye or her ear as she got down to play that 10 ball, got up again. But it wasn't easy by any means. Given herself a good talking to. Never seems to get down. She's always very, very positive about her results. I've met her many times. I'm actually supposed to interview her, but we never seem to get the time. She's such a busy lady. I've been a little bit busy lately as well, but I will get an interview with her very soon. Had a few interviews with Kelly and her namesake Alison Fisher. Alison doing very well on the podcast side of things. I've seen her. She's got a new thing called Grace the Table, which looks very interesting, where she has industry leaders on for a chat. I think she's even got a fake little pub now where, well, she uses it as a studio, like an informal chat with players and industry leaders. Very, very interesting. So now it's Kelly breaking for the set. 1 ball kicked away. Nothing else going close. 10 ball. Notoriously difficult break with the hand rack. Balls on the break very scarce. Yeah, a little bit careless. That was obviously going to career into the 6 ball there. So 5 ball will be called for the combo. Starting to turn the screw a little bit now, Kelly Fisher. Well, table 1, when it's finished, there will be another great match on there. Christina to catch will be up against Harin Lee from Korea. I think she's going to turn the screw a little bit tighter here as well. I believe she's going for a roll up behind the 7 ball. And she can make this really difficult. Remember, we are playing the 3 foul rule. we'll have more men's Las Vegas Open 10-ball action for you after this. Well, that's 2 now. She will be warned when she comes back to the table. Sat there wondering, will she get back to the table? If she does, she will still be on 2 fouls. But Kelly with a good open chance here to take this opening set, and it's been a little bit of a scary one for Kelly. She hasn't had it all her own way. Played that well. Low left spin on the cue ball. Reverse spin it's sometimes called. Twisting the cue ball down this end of the table, giving herself a decent shot on this 7 ball. She can go twice across here for the 8. Played that well. Oh, a little bit straighter maybe than she would have liked. You know, similar situation that she had in an earlier rack. Yeah, this time can't go forward. It's too straight. She's going to have to come up with something, either a safety on the 9 or a difficult 9 to the corner or the side. You can just drop this in. Well, she's pretty close to this 9 ball, so I'm sure she'll fancy it. May just get a little brush on the 10 ball here. Yeah, she did. Got a thicker one than she thought she would. Potted the 9 ball into the right hand corner pocket. To the right of the pocket. Now she's going to have to come up with a bank shot. We've got the perfect view of it. It's wide, but she has got a goodish cue ball, and he's going to have to come up with a decent shot here. She's going to take this opening set. Does she go for the corner? I think she is. This is a pretty good line we've got on this shot. Well, we did have. Oh, it's there. What a great shot to take the first set. And from that reaction, you'd think she'd won the match. So, Emily just talking about a timeout. I think she is going to take one. That was a pretty stressful first set, wasn't it? Kelly already out of the arena. I'm going to nip out as well, guys. See you soon for the second set. This is getting interesting. Welcome back, guys, to the Westgate Resort and Casino here in lovely, lively Las Vegas. Kelly Fisher needs to up her game if she's going to turn this match around. Didn't really deserve to win the first set, but this young lady, I think, was overall the better of the two players. Certainly took her chances when she got them. Just ordering a glass of water from somebody in the audience, doing a little bit of a jig there. I'm Mark White, and I'm glad to say it's been lonely on my own. I'm joined by Tim DUDDY. Hello, Tim. How you doing, mate?
Pleasure to be back with you in the booth, Mark. And yeah, I was a little bit surprised to see the outcome after the first set, but when I looked at the stats, well, it definitely showed that Kelly really did not play her best. Emily is playing a solid match so far, so yeah, let's see.
And you yourself just had a bit of a shootout, didn't you? Who won it?
So actually won that, but that match had everything. It was very dramatic, back and forth. They played really good, and then really bad, and then really good. Like it was a mess, but it was enjoyable.
Well, this second set certainly should be enjoyable. Kelly really does need to up her game. That's a decent safety she's got there. She's got Emily in a little bit of trouble. So ball in hand for Kelly Fisher. Needs to run the table now. She's not done so up till now. It's been a little bit scrappy. Her safety, she had Emily on 2 fouls at one point. Kelly went for the run out, didn't make it. So let's see what's going to happen. Set number 2, ball in hand. Always a nice way to start a rack, Tim.
Yeah, definitely, and I think that ball in hand could give her a lot of confidence if she gets the out. So now a bit of draw on the 3 ball. Let's say the 4 and a 5 key shot is very easy to get the wrong angle on the 5 ball. And just when I said it, she's landed straight on this 4. She's already shaking the head, and I do understand, because she knows that from this point the rack has become a lot tougher to still run out.
Yeah, she did struggle with the pace of the table slightly, overrunning and underhitting on a few occasions. Found herself out of position on the 10 ball after potting a great 9 ball at 3-3 in the first set. But missed the bank on the 10 ball, and then I believe you just got to see the 10 ball, Tim, as it disappeared into the top right hand corner. Great cut from Emily Duddy.
Yeah, I did just witness that, and she looked ecstatic making that 10, even though it only got her the first set, and this is shocking that she's missed that 8 ball.
He's kind of been the trend of the match, you know. Just when you think she's going to run out, she gets tripped up by what to her should be an easy shot. She'd done the hard work getting from the 5 to the 6. Yeah, Emily Duddy's expression when she won that set, you'd think she'd won the title. She was very, very ecstatic to win that opening set. It shows you what it means to her. It's good to have passion. Oh, a long way off with that one.
Yeah, a bit snatchy on that. Opening up all the way and then stopping the tip when she struck the ball.
Oh, what a shot. That's a Kelly Fisher special, that one. And that will make her feel a whole lot better. And now she's got the break back. She can start to just relax a bit and play her game, because on paper, Tim, she is a big favourite. But of course we do know Paper means nothing when you get into the heat of the arena. Referee Gatis Talbot from Latvia. I wonder if he prefers taxi driving or refereeing. Had that little bit of controversy in the opening set where he called a foul on Kelly Fisher, but the two young ladies, Tim, decided between them that it wasn't a foul, and it actually wasn't a foul. It was very, very close. Referee calling a 3-ball hit first when it was actually the 2, and then it was a strange little sequence of events after those few shots. Emily potted a ball in the wrong pocket and hooked Kelly. It was comedic at one point, but it was all sorted out.
Well, I'm still glad that sportsmanship is still possible, though, even though you would always have to agree with whatever the referee calls. But some players, they would just take the ball in hand, and some players, they do believe that's not the way to go, and I do like that.
Yeah, it was a nice moment, actually. It really was, to see that between these two players.
Now, this 1 ball seems to be on. Won't be able to hold this. Yeah, she is definitely out of sorts, now trapped herself. Bit of a funny position. Usually you would go 2 rails, trying to catch the left side of the 2 ball and get the cue ball to the left of the 3-6. But not too much right spin, just like that. But then again, she might have just left it on, and even though she's made a good effort at it.
Yeah, done exactly as you suggested, Tim. Caught the correct side of the 2 ball. Cue ball went in the area of danger, shall we say. Well, I don't know what she's done there. I think she was just mishit it, trying to go behind the 10 maybe. Three ball.
Well, she did indeed lock up that 3 ball. But she will be rolling up on the 6 ball. I think her strategy definitely has changed, I would say, after the first set. She probably is going to play a bit more defense, just to rely a bit more on the experience that she has.
Wow. Snatched it again, Tim. Took it very quick, didn't she? Saw a bit of panic in the cue action there. Gonna lock her up again here. Had her on 2 fouls in the first set.
Yeah, and imagine if Emily doesn't make a decent contact on the 3 ball. It is laying well for 3 fouls. Cue ball behind the 7, cue ball behind the 9. So, very important contact to make.
Contact made. Oh, look at this, Tim. Look at that.
It's a bit strange to be able to hook someone behind that 10 ball, even though it's frozen to the long rail.
Yeah, I couldn't really do much more with that. Could go for this, Tim, inside.
Yeah, I think you have to, but the only way to actually get nice on the 4 was to baby that ball, and that's also a thing that with the pressure on these big occasions, big tournaments, these big huge arenas, crowd, players start to shy away from babying the ball because they want feedback on the stroke. Oh, nice two-way play by Kelly. I like this shot she's just played. Clever shot. Had she made the 3 ball, she was always going to be on the 4.
Experience-wise, Kelly way ahead of Emily, of course. Run out is on, Tim.
Yeah, but then again, a little bit of work to do. Crossing over from the 9 to the 10, for example. This should be routine, but how often do we see players still getting too straight on that 5 ball, longer on the 6? You know, every shot it gets a bit worse. See, she wanted to have a bit more angle on the 5. It's okay though, we'll have to put a bigger stroke on this.
Yeah, 9 to the 10, Tim, as you say. It's the key shot, isn't it? Well, I didn't think that was going to go. Pocket's playing very big at the moment, obviously because of the new cloth and new balls sliding in. But trust me, they're not big pockets. It's the new Predator arc table. A very interesting fact as well about the cloth. It's a collaboration between Simonis and Predator. And they produced the new cloth, which is called the Arcadia Elite. Taken these well, Tim, to open up a 2-rack lead in this second set, which of course she has to win. Looking a little bit more like the old Kelly Fisher we know.
Well, in the end, you know, you're a champion player, you're a high caliber player. I think in the long run, you're always going to find something that works for you. So you might be able to play bad for an hour, but eventually that stroke is gonna click, that speed is gonna click, and as you can see, she's now playing a 904 in the second set. Don't think she's gonna get to 5, like missing 5 balls in one set. That is just insane if you think about it. You would ask yourself, is this the same Kelly Fisher?
Yeah, lots of misses. She's normally Mrs. Reliable, never mind missing balls. But she's looking a lot more settled in this second set. Brittany Bryant has taken the opening set against Christina Grimm, and she's 1 rack up in the second set as well. So the Canadian going along very, very nicely. Thank you very much. Amber Chen has won her match 2-0 against Julia Madlina. Back to this one. Big break from Fisher. Oh, the 9-ball threatening.
The cue ball really wild all over the place. A lot of spin on the break. Yeah, could play the 1-ball soft. It's either soft or double pace crossing over for the 2-ball in the same corner. Emily taking the first 30 seconds to see what to play on the 4 to then hang that 1-ball.
Yeah, jump cue is out. I couldn't really do too much with the cue ball there.
Now, with how much she's been struggling, I would be surprised if she actually goes for the cut in the corner. I think she's just going to push the 2 under the 4-5. She has opened up the 4-5, which is a bit tricky.
Yeah, smart shot there. Realising that the 4 wasn't easy, had to get on its short side and perfect. Time for Emily to take out her short cue. Well, took it very quickly, caught the cameraman out even.
Well, it might have been me, but it looked like she barely put any pre-strokes. Like she was elevating and she already hit the ball. Bit different than most of the players, but then again, we didn't really get to see a lot. Now Kelly taking the 4 away just to make sure that she doesn't have to go back to the top side of the table.
You can see, Tim, that she's starting to think a lot more clearly now as well. Just the fact that she took that combo on the 4, as you suggested, to save going up and down. All her work now more or less in one half of the table. And once she gets going, she can reel racks off very, very quickly. All of a sudden you find yourself 3-0 down, which is likely to happen. She's really woken up in this second set. Just a completely different player than the first.
Well, she did land a bit straight on the 7, a bit of a funny position to be in. She might have to draw back up table to play an 8-9 combination. Yeah, the stroke definitely coming along, Mark.
Yeah, just chalk and cheese, Tim, from the first set. Just completely different. Strutting around the table now, like we're used to seeing.
I would almost say that she's been waiting for me.
Yeah, I think she actually sent me a message saying, "Where's Tim? I can't play when Tim's not commentating. Where is he?" In the break, and I said, "He's on his way, don't worry."
Well, I'm very sure the stats look night and day as well. She's also starting to speed up. So Emily, very quick in trouble in this second set.
Christina Tkach has began her match over on table 1. She's 2-0 up against Harin Lee from Korea. Pia Filler 2-0 winner over Tara Connor. And Veselovska going down 2-0 to Sakura Muramatsu from Japan. Rublin Amit, remember, losing earlier on to Bean Hung in a shootout in the deciding set. Glum looking Kelly again, nothing doing. She has had trouble, Tim, on the break. Hasn't made a ball yet, I don't think.
Well, I have to add though, a lot of players are struggling with making balls on the break. Obviously with the hand rack, things a bit different. You have to bring so much quality to the break, and then still it's not a guarantee to make something. Let's see, does she go for a 2-3-8 combination? Yes, she has called it.
Yeah, Dennis Grabe comes to mind. He was breaking like a beast yesterday and still never made balls on the break, Tim. Remember that match we did together?
Yeah, we've already had some beautiful grinds out there. Oh, nice safety shot. She's played this well, trying to tie up the 2 and the 3 ball. And she's got the full hook behind the 9.
A very simple shot, wasn't it, Tim? But very effective.
Yeah. I think, yeah, the only thing is you're most likely going to leave this kind of swerve rail first. But I'm wondering, has she called the 2 or the 10? And I have a feeling it might have been the 2. And she'll be put back into the box. Or that.
Well, she is hooked, but it's an easy swerve, isn't it? This is one of them, shall I give it back or shall I take it? I think you've got to take it.
No, she is zigzagging. Look at this. What a shot.
Oh, a Z shot. A Z shot on the same blue too, Tim, as Ephraim Reyes. Well, Emily Reyes. Take a bow, young lady. What a shot. What do you think of that one, Tim?
I mean, I just never had expected her to play that, because she could have given it back to Kelly. What a shot that was. Oh, that would have been a crazy run out as well if that 4-ball dropped. The run out definitely was on. But we gotta go back to reality. Emily has now opened up the whole rack for Kelly, and Kelly only needs these balls to win the second set 4-0.
Yeah, it's a shame that great shot from Emily didn't lead to anything more, but it was a lovely moment, which I'm sure we'll see again on highlight reels. Emily Duddy, you little devil. The kind of shot, Tim, where maybe the result of the match isn't as important as that shot now. She can live on that one for a little while, can't she? Dine out on that one. Tell the story the day I Z shot against Kelly Fisher. Tap on the knee in appreciation from Emily also. Good run out. And the match has completely changed, Tim. Emily has nipped out the arena. Tim Dadaita and myself will do exactly the same, and we'll be back with the deciding set. Remember, guys, if it goes 3-3 in the deciding set, there will be a shootout. The story continues. See you after the break. Welcome back to Las Vegas and the Westgate Resort and casino guys in lively Las Vegas. Nice crowd in for this match between Kelly Fisher and Emily Duddy from the United States. Emily taking the first set, Kelly winning the second in quick-fire fashion, like we're used to seeing from her. And referee Gattis has handed the ball over to Kelly Fisher, who will break first in this third and deciding set. With me in the booth, Tim DUDDY.
Yeah, I gotta say, a bit of both ways. Kelly cutting the break quite a bit there, but also the rack not opening as clear as it maybe should be, so a bit of both. Did see a bit of disappointment there from Kelly. On the other side, the one ball did land in a safe zone. Yeah, look at those break stats. 50% for Emily against 13 for Kelly, which is huge in this format. Or even better, actually in every format, you need something on the break at some point.
Well, needs a good cue ball because the one ball is not good. And she did get the good cue ball. Again, Tim, a little bit of a messy rack, 4 ball. Tied up. Good contact. Going to be in a similar position here though, Tim, I think. Thin off the left hand side of the one ball.
Yeah, I think that's the best option, especially if you play some right spin. You can lengthen the cue ball out quite a bit, just like that. She's played really good. Now the only thing you could ask for even more on that shot is to freeze up on the 2, but she's already put Emily in a position where even if she jumps and makes the 1 ball, she's not going to be able to get to the 2 ball.
Sometimes you don't think there's room past the ball to scratch, but the cue ball will find a route if it can. Naughty cue ball. Yeah, this is perfect. Good angle on the 2. Straight forward, off the back rail, back up for the 3. But still has the problem, Tim, of the 4. What does she do? Leave an angle to go into the 10 maybe of the 3 ball?
I like that. I would say get to the left side of the 3 ball, stun into the 10. And I think you're most likely to have the 4 in the top left or the top right.
Oh, it must go, Tim. It passes the 10 ball. You'd never think so, would you, from here?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I was indeed not expecting that from all the views we've had, but that makes a big difference. And also, that means everything has opened up quite a bit now, but to then see her miss that 5 ball.
Yeah, this isn't title winning form, this, by any stretch of the imagination. She's going to have to play better than this if she's going to run deep in this tournament. There's a lot of great players now snapping at the heels of Kelly. Seems to be a lot of blue, Tim, in the audience over the end of the table there. I wonder if they're all from a club or something. But there's definitely a blue theme running through the audience at the end of the table.
Well, maybe it's the lighting. Nice bank there on the 6. It does have a little longer 7, but she doesn't have to do too much with the cue ball.
You kind of want to drag this in, don't you? Overhit it slightly. Still okay though. Can use the 10 here. I say use the 10. She made the 10.
Well, she's found herself in a bit of trouble. I mean, I'm not gonna say, well, she's a lefty, so she won't be able to cut this 9 anyways. So feathering this 9, but has to get the cue ball all the way to the top short rail. This distance, I mean, it just gives Kelly more opportunity to play a good safety behind the 10. Usually, because she got short on that, and that is, she's really struggling still with the pace, but the cueing has gotten a bit better.
Psyching herself up to bank this 9 ball. Oh, it's going to go the wrong pocket maybe. Oh, look at the cue ball. What a run of the green that is. Went full-bloodedly there for the bank on the 9 ball. Missed it by quite some distance, but got second prize for sure.
Oh,
that's a
nice
great
contact. And can you imagine the cue ball hitting the 9 and running all the way back down table to where you probably give the most difficult shot you can give from that position.
It's going to be a tough 10 off of the rail into the side pocket. We saw her play a similar shot to this into the corner pocket earlier on to win the opening set. I think she's going to the side this time though. We'll be first to know if it's in. It's not. Took it very quick, Tim, again, didn't she? Well, this should be a gift in the side now for Kelly in this opening rack in the deciding set. Okay, it's not a gimme, but it's certainly well within her repertoire.
Yeah, still seems to be such a struggle for both players.
Cue ball. Cue ball. Oh, where's Whitey? Where's Whitey? Where is it gone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. It's the 5-second rule. It's still on the table. The 10 ball counts. Well, bizarre. I bet I know what's going through that mind right now. You lucky so-and-so. Emily might say, oh, I know the speed of the table, I've got it down now. Well, breathing deeply. She's got all her little gadgets on the table. Look, there's a tip pricker, Tim. What would you call that? It's a tip tool, isn't it? What's the correct name for it? Is there a correct name for it?
I don't know. Pincher? I mean, you're pinching at the tip, right?
Pricking it. Picking, something like that.
I would not know.
It's a tip pricker, that's what it is. There we go. That'll do. So Emily gets the break back. Leading 1-0 in this deciding set. Remember, the target first is 3. Now then, well, 1 is on. Nothing doing on the 2 really, unless she wants to play a difficult combo. I don't think she can get to the other side, the short side of the 2. What do you do here, Tim?
Well, you might be able to land in between the 2 and the 7. Then again, I'm not sure if she tried to get there. You might see a bank to the bottom left corner.
No attempt. Oh dear, that's just careless but lucky. Nothing like she was playing there, was it?
And it's quite a trap as well. The 9 is blocking to go straight directly over the top long rail in this view, so 2 rail escape. Yeah, barely couldn't reach. Again, quite quick.
It's almost like she likes to get the difficult shots out of the way as quickly as possible, Tim. Didn't really spend too much time working that one out. Saw the shot she was going to play and just played it. So now this is a completely different rack. Yeah, awkward to place the bridge hand where she wants. This is a long overhang of cue. Now needs a big stroke to get from the 4 to the 5. Does she have the angle to draw past the 8, Tim? Or is she going forwards between the 6 and the 10? Oh, she did.
And the scratch.
Yeah, and that was all because she didn't get perfect on the 3 from the 2, did she? With ball in hand, she left awkward cueing for herself. Ended up just a little bit off angle on the 4 ball. Had to really work the cue ball and ended up in the drink in the side. Didn't want to be on the rail either for this one, and pretty straight as well. It's tough work out there at the moment for these ladies. sure Kelly will be working through her mental side of the game. She'll know what she has to think of in the chair. Now just seen two friends of mine, I think, Skip and Perry Jones from Arizona. They make the trip every year to Las Vegas. Good to see them there. I used to enjoy my chats, sitting in the bleachers, talking with them. Well, she's looking for some help around the arena. It's not coming.
Yeah, I have a feeling that she needs to play the 6 to the left side of the 10. And the cue ball near the 7. I think she was trying to use the 8 as a blocker, but the odds of either leaving it on or leaving the jump on were pretty high. And this, if this 6 ball goes, well, either way, I mean, Kelly's supposed to make it. No pressure.
I was going to say you were a tough taskmaster, Tim. Yeah, that was well played. Well controlled, wasn't it? One rail escape. Call the side pocket. Made the 9 in the side, and the 6 is going to be nicely on for Kelly, so getting away with it there. Played a very good hook on the 6 to get this opportunity, and surely now we're going to be all square, Tim, in this third and deciding set. This is when she's at her best. Getting down, 2-stroking. Kristina Zlateva has taken the first set and is 3-0 up in the second set. So going very, very well, the Bulgarian. She's going through a real purple patch at the moment, playing some great stuff. Harin Lee is 3-3 with Kristina to catch over on table 1. That's available for you guys to watch. We're actually streaming 3 tables from Vegas. There's no commentary on the third, but there is a third table. All completely free to watch on Billiard TV. There you are now. And more action to come today. We've got some men's action coming for you. So all square then in sets and racks. Oh, the 1 is on for sure. Still no balls, Tim.
Yeah, just look at the red 3 ball. Doesn't really have too many options to work with. So quite straight on the 1. Try to get straighter on the 2-4 combination. Then maybe a 3-10 combination. But then when the 10 ball spots back up, the 8 is blocked. So in general, kind of feel like this is a tough one to run out. First this combination, maybe you can slide over to the left of the 3 ball. Yeah, opted to not go for it, but that cue ball has to get to the left side of the 9. Against a player like Kelly, you are going to be in trouble on this 2 ball. Yeah, so big cluster now. I don't think Kelly is really gonna take any chances. Could definitely go for the bank on the 2 and play for the 3 in the bottom left. I think she's looking at least opening up the 2. Just to develop the game a bit more. I don't think she'll be too happy with this outcome. As a lefty, Emily will be able to go 2 rails and make contact with the 2 ball.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, this does go to either middle or corner. Not interested though. All out safety from Kelly.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Kelly also realizes that this is the deciding set. It's only a race to 4 in the end. So that means that any mistake could bring her a lot of trouble. So a bit more defense, trying to get better opportunities, and this should be one of those.
Yeah, 3 getting kicked in. That was the problem ball all along, wasn't it? I know the 10's gone now, but it's really in the open. The 3 ball. Just a bit of work to do to get over for the 4. Cue ball back where it is now would be perfect. On that similar kind of line. There it is. Kelly involved in the teams and the Scotch doubles. Her partner Alex Kazakis, the doubles, and Darren Appleton and Jason Shaw will be playing the teams. It's a pretty strong team. They finished as runners-up against the Philippines back in 2023, I think it was, in Austria. It's when Kelly had a broken hand, believe it or not. Oh, wobbled it.
Well, I just wonder. I think the 8 does go to the bottom left, but that means you have to play this 7 ball so soft. Oh, just like that, but that really is a shot that a lot of players do not like as much.
She's in the zone right now. This for a 2-1 lead in the deciding set to stay on the winner's side in the 2026 Predator Pro Billiard Series Women's Las Vegas Open. And goes the 10. So we've not really spoken about the teams too much, Tim. I don't know whether you've had a chance to look at the teams participating. There's 32 of them. The US with 2 teams in there. They have to be one of the favourites, I'm sure. Don't you think?
Well, I don't know. I think there's a lot of strong teams out there. And, I mean, we know many countries that can bring some great teams for the world teams. Let me have a little quick look. I mean, Germany has won it before. Great Britain was in the final before. I do like Team USA, but I'm not sure. Are they ready? Chinese Taipei has done well before. The Philippines, don't forget the Philippines, they won it in Austria against Great Britain.
Yeah, I remember it well.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, there is a lot of good teams out there. Austria, always tough. Yeah, so...
Yeah, I don't think there's any clear favourites, mate, is there really?
I don't think so.
It's going to be very interesting. Always a great event, that is, the World Teams. Pia Filler potting that famous 10 ball in the shootout against China. No, it wasn't, was it? It was against it was against Taiwan, actually, in the final. I beg your pardon. The great Chang Jung-lin, no longer with us, unfortunately. Chao Che-yu and Wu Kun-lin, wasn't it? Great team. I haven't actually seen Wu Kun-lin's name on the list here, Tim, have you? He's normally playing these events.
Well, I just scrolled by it. I thought he was on there. Wu Kun-lin is in Team Chinese Taipei, so we might have just not seen him on the roster yet on the TV tables. He's won the title also here in Vegas.
Yeah, back in 2021, I think it was. My first ever year in Vegas, he won it. From memory.
Well, in the meantime, Kelly now at the table, I believe. If she gets to the 4 ball, it should be alright for the run out. The 8, as you can see, doesn't go by the 9, so there's a little bit of a hinder on the 8. But it does go to the bottom right, to the opposite. And that means Kelly could play herself on the hill first, at least guaranteeing the shootout to herself. And I think she'll be having a little sigh of relief, because overall this performance has really not been anywhere near her game.
Yeah, I totally agree. And let's not forget, it is just round 1. Can be a dodgy round for the top players coming in cold. Always chance of an upset. I think losing that first set today, Tim, kind of gave her a little bit of a kick up the backside and said, come on, you've got to start playing your game here. I was you're going to be in danger of going out, or not going out, but going to the one loss side early on, and that's not what you want. Oh, and once again, a bit like the 6 ball in an earlier rack, she's gone and missed the all-important ball. And where was the cue ball, Tim? Or is it bumped into the... Did the 7 bump into the 9 or something and spoil the position? I took my eyes off the screen for a second. But she's not going to be happy with the way this has gone so far.
Well, I would say that's quite the understatement. Emily now a great chance to level the score at 2, and slowly we are really getting towards that shootout. Bit off angle on this 8 ball though, so top left spin.
Oh,
No,
snatchy.
Tried to run the cue ball around the 9 as well.
Did you take the bank here, Tim? Or is that too risky at this stage?
Well, I like it, and so does Kelly.
Oh, great shot. Now needs to really, really focus on this 9 ball. So this 10 ball to arrive at the double hill and guarantee herself at least a shootout, but she won't want a shootout. She'll want to win this outright. And she has the chance. She will be breaking in rack number 5 in this deciding set here in Las Vegas. More action coming for you today, guys. What do you think about the Netherlands then, Tim? Marco Teutjer, Yannick Pongers and Elise Kiu.
Well, I'm a bit afraid to talk about my opinion here because I still live in that country. No, all jokes aside. I mean, the only challenge that...
You naughty,
the only
you,
challenge-
you controversial man, you.
No, I mean, you gotta be looking at the statistics. Elise is not one of the stronger female players out there. And, well, you need like a top female player on your team. So, I mean, I'm not saying she cannot beat anyone, but she's not like Kelly Fisher, Wei Tzu Chen, Jessica Rubelin. It's not the same. So just like I didn't include Team Poland, Katarzyna Wyzolowska. I mean, she plays great, but she's not the same level. So, I mean, you ask me for a favorite, but obviously I'm rooting for my country. That's what I always do.
Yeah, $120,000 as well to the winning team. That's a great prize. Really is. Big prize in pool. Now then, does the jump cue come out for this one? I think it does, Tim, straight away. Going for the pink jump cue. The air rush.
Yeah, I would like to do a bit more with the cue ball, trying to get closer to the 2. Well,
Lots of
that
time.
could have stayed over the side too. Like, it could be way worse. I think Kelly has a bit of a roll here and there at this point, but obviously she's also wanting to play a bit better than she's doing right now. So there's always 2 sides of the coin. Nice safety shot there. Got the distance, full hook. Jump cue coming with.
Do you know what? I never ever use that expression, but I was just going to use it when you did. I was going to say exactly the same thing. The short cue coming with. And I never use that. It's kind of a posh way. It's kind of the way posh people talk in England. when they use that expression. So you're a posh talker, Tim. Even though it's not your native language, you're starting to talk a little bit posh.
Well, I assume I should say thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, a little bit of a last call. Because the score is 3-1. Kelly needs only one rack on the board to get to the next round. Emily does have the runouts have been available, but they both have been struggling quite a bit to get over the finish line.
It'll be interesting to see if Kelly is interviewed after this, if she does go on to win it, or even if she doesn't. Interesting to hear what she says, to be honest, because I'm sure she'll admit she's going to have to play a lot better than this if she's to advance very far in this tournament. I'm probably one of Kelly's biggest fans, but I'm still going to say how it is, and it hasn't been anywhere near her best, and that's putting it lightly.
Well, as a seasoned professional, there is no way that she's gonna look at this performance and say, well, you know, a win is a win, that was nice, or yeah, anything silly like that. You know, like, you have to be super analytical on what you just did the past 2 hours and step it up. Find ways to get your game to a higher level within the next day or two.
Yeah, and we don't know how she might be feeling inside. You know, she's had a long journey from Taiwan, where she is kind of based at the moment. As we see another poor miss there from Emily Duddy. She's been just gesticulating with her cue like that on many occasions when she's walking back. She's not happy with the way she's cueing him. I think she's a little bit stunted in her delivery today. She hasn't been super smooth. Been snatching quite a bit. Putting in a quick one. But now this is real Kelly Fisher territory, this. Seen her in this position hundreds of times. And should be all over now. And that young lady there will know, I had my chances, but I didn't take them. So this 10 ball from Kelly to Seal, which is has been a very, very under par performance from her, and the hug comes. They'll both know they didn't play their best, so there must be better to come. It's going to have to be better if Kelly Fisher is to advance all the way to the final of this tournament. Thank you so much for Tim de Ruyter for joining me. We'll be together for the next one, Tim. We're not